Hey, this is Joe Price. I'm really grateful to have your help with this project. We're trying to help ensure that everyone that lived in Puerto Rico in the early 1900s has a profile on the family tree. And for this project, we'll be attaching the 1910 census to these people and adding some of the other family members from that record. So let me show you how you can help. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so here's the sheet you'll be working in. The easiest way to get to the bottom is just to click in the D column and then just hit Control down. And then you can just sign up however many you want. These actually go pretty fast, and so you can check out as many as you want. So usually the first one, I'll click just one and then make sure I'm logged in. And then after that, what I will tend to do, so you can see that one was pretty easy because everyone else was already attached. After that, what I'll usually do is I'll maybe do 4 or 5 at a time, and then just kind of work my way backwards. So you can see a lot of these are really good matches, though just always be mindful that actually birth years are often off by a lot. You can see that this family is a fantastic match, even though some of the people have birth years that are off by 4 or 5 years. The reason we know it's a great match is because all of the family members are lining up, and we can also see that we have them living in Marin in 1910 and also in 1920. So even though individually each person might have some things that are off, we're looking to see if the whole family is a match, and then we're going to attach them. So really that's the main task. The most important thing is just being careful, looking at the information in the record. Sometimes in this case, you'll just be attaching sources. In other cases, you might be adding new family members. You can see here that we might be adding other family members. You can see right here that we'd be adding a daughter. You can see right here, this one's probably not a match, or it's hard to tell. There's just not enough things lining up. So I probably would just skip this one. And then here, this one's an easy one where we would just attach those. So the key thing is that in each case, we're using the information in the record, which is on the left-hand side, and comparing it to the information that's in the family tree, which is on the right-hand side. And we can always hit details to look more closely so that we can see maybe the county is the same, Patilas. And then the key thing here is in the past, we've sometimes marked a 0 or a half. 0 if it's not a match, half if we're not sure. For here, just put ones. We'll go back and check later to see if you did it or not. If you didn't, if you choose not to do it, which is totally fine, we'll take a look and see what was going on and maybe spend a little more time thinking about some of those. So again, just to recap, the quick way to open up a bunch of these is to highlight the URLs and then hit Alt-Enter. It'll open up the whole set all at once, and then just kind of work your way through, looking at the clues, trying to decide if it's a match. In this case, this is a good example because I notice I can attach that source. I can add in the mother, and then I can, now that I've added in the mother, I can add in the daughter and the brother. And so this will put together a 3-generational family right here. And so each one will be a little bit different, but hopefully this will also give you some practice with SourceLinker and learning how to discern if a match is correct or not. And then once you've done all of these, and I'll finish these right after the video, you just come into the sheet and you mark these all as ones. And then you can check out as many as you want. And then if you check out some that you don't do, just delete your name and leave those open for other people to work on. We have about 2,400 of these to do, and we're excited for you to help. And if you have a particular connection to Puerto Rico, feel free to find a city that you want to work in and jump in anywhere on this sheet where you feel like you can have an impact. So thanks for your help.